Hi, and welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 12th of October 2021. So stocks pump and dump, Bitcoin jumps with bonds away for Columbus Day. Yeah, so the bonds are back today. The bond market took the day off yesterday, so there was less human discipline in general in the market, according to this sub-headline. Other news, well, it's a disastrous day. All hell breaks loose in China's bond markets. Evergrande's contagion risk is now spreading across other issues and sectors. And again, if you had a look at the video yesterday that I recommended, have a look at his latest one as well, because he's got some leaked papers from Goldman Sachs on what's going on out in China as well. It is starting to get quite serious out there. Again, I'll put the link in the video, and this morning I'll try and remember to actually put it in the video description. Kraft Heinz warns shoppers get used to paying more for food. Well, we've been doing that for years. The difference is now it's just going to be, there's an excuse on their part to just keep ramping up the price. Inflation is up across the board, and we have inflation tomorrow, don't we? The CPI figures are out tomorrow. Today, in the US, all medium impact news items, but tomorrow is the CPI at 1:30, so the market will be waiting for this news tomorrow. Let's have a look at the Dow, see where we are. Yesterday there was more movement on the Dow than there was on Friday with the non-farm payrolls. Maybe they didn't want to disturb the weekend, or the longish weekend for those that work in the government and the bond markets. But yesterday the market moving its way down. This started after the market managed to move to the upside, which is consistent with when there's a holiday in the US, and then it just sold off for the rest of the session there. You can see, and overnight the market trading down to the S1 and below yesterday's low, where the market found support before the close. So an interesting area there. Need to get back above the close, and obviously the averages and also the DP, in order to move back to the upside there. At the moment you can see we've come off the lows, and prices managing to get, or attempting to get back above that 38% retracement there. In the German DAX, a down day, again bigger range than Friday, but finding support at the 200 MA at the moment. I'm just going to mark up some areas of support or potential support to the downside. Again, like the Dow at the moment, we're sitting at the 38%, and then you've got the other areas of potential Fibonacci support on the downside there, and on the upside we're still struggling with 89% of this drawn in from here to here and projected back. In the 30-minute DAX, you can see that we had a bit of a sell-off in the pre-markets, market rallying back, and then it just became choppy, managing to drag itself back above the 200 MA. We then had this double top resistance before prices then followed the Dow overnight, and now back above yesterday's low, which is really important. We'll have a look at that in the 2-minute charts. Let's just bring this back, and you'll see their prices going through the low and trading down to the S1. You've got a classic 89% retracement, and then they've managed to bring prices back above the low at the moment, just holding there. Meanwhile, in the metals, we've got yesterday a quiet day because obviously a holiday. But silver attempting to move higher at the moment, which is most unusual. And you can see there we had a bit of a shakeout down to massive volume at the 2250 level. Market's retraced and is now starting to make its way back to the upside there. In gold, similar picture as well. The market reversing yesterday's down day, and this is because the dollar is struggling again with the 89% retracement there. Inside of the silver market for yesterday, prices were allowed to move higher during the holiday, and then the market said no, we'll just slam it back, and that's what it did, because that seems to be the pattern and has been the pattern for the last 13 years. Quick look at yesterday's activity, and let's fast forward. As we saw earlier in the 30-minute chart, we had the Dow selling off sharply in the futures, and then the cash opened and we moved to the downside rather quickly. What I did here was mark up the daily chart just to have a look, see where we were at 38%, where the market could find support, and that's exactly what happened. You can see the volume building there very, very quickly as the pros get out. Not as much profit on the table as I'd hoped for. It was a good 25-30 points, but hoping it was going to move lower, but it didn't. And as soon as I could see the volume in here, it was a case of get out and collect the money. Market rallied back to the 200 MA, the previous day's close, which was Friday, and also Friday's low. Didn't hold here, and then we had another potential sell signal. But amazing how they kept bringing this market back during yesterday morning. So now we've got an 89% retracement, and again, look at the volume. You'll see them attempting to bring it back here. So another 26 points on the table there, but not getting them quite, just 20 points on that trade as the market came back through and then back up once more, and down we go again. And again, just look at the volume here. You know, it's a no-brainer really. You've got to exit the market when you're seeing this sort of volume, and also you've got support across here as well. So the market, again, like I said, it was Columbus Day yesterday, and then we had a buy signal. The market failed to move higher again. You've got this resistance across here, which just happened to be the entry price, and then prices just drifting sideways. There was no interest. I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else at the time and ended up being stopped out. Otherwise, I'd have pulled the plug as soon as you start to see the volume disappearing here. And it's a holiday, and we've already had 3 trades. But that was my own fault. So I lost there of 24 points. Another potential sell signal that wasn't filled. And then as we went through the afternoon, and say the Dow moved higher initially, and the DAX following it, before later on in the evening the market then failing to hold, and then moving down with the Dow, which I don't have here, but we've already seen. Okay, that will do it for this one. Just a quick roundup of where we are following yesterday's holiday in the US, and let's see what happens during today's session. Certainly a bit more volatile overnight than it was on Friday, so it could be a good morning. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's it. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the